I know it was kind of announced around that time, but yeah. So we're gonna do this a little differently now. We're doing it a little bit different now. So other than that, just I normally do on my guys have Twitch around that time. It's being broadcasted. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. And it got a little bit reconnected around that time. We got almost got reconnected around that time. I couldn't even see like the lagging on the stream uphold to do that. Okay, yeah. So I had Twitch on that note. I had to record a little bit too. So that, like, pinpointed to do. So the first con was like 2022 was Garden State Comic Fest Winter Edition. Where was it at? At Rockaway Mall, since it was originally part of Morristown. And now next year, like 2022, 2023, and it's gonna be at the barn. I'm skipping that con because I want to go Katsucon so bad because I want to do that. I'm skipping all the ones in January. So you guys need to go. So that's a no on that one. Katsucon, yep, I'm going to that one. Good con, yes. You're off from school for President's Day weekend, so that's a good theory on my end. I mean, I always like going on President's Day weekend. You get a full week school break. I have to work a little bit too. Now I got like two jobs. It's always hits like either on Valentine's Day before or after. So that's like I'm starting this one. Three Big Apple Con, yeah. That I only went, yeah, I only went there like twice already, especially the pandemic. Well, we were masked already, like we were masked like, getting inside, and then the second time we wore a mask again because COVID was still around last year, so that was like March 2022. That was like it was a go for a one day, and then there was another one for September. Like again, they want to do it more than the pandemic. So that was like 2021, 22. I meant 22. I think was it 20? No. That was last year. That was like 20. It was like one for 2021, and they did another one in 2021. And yet again, they did it again with March again, but they're like consistent. For Castle Point Anime Con, like CPAC, I was the only one I had to go to. Well, aside with Anime Boston, it's gonna switch around like March, April to May. It's gonna alternate. Next year it's gonna be in April. So that yeah, it's sort of a side note, but I'll get it later. Like where's it located? So that one kind of was like a switcheroo. Four was like anime Castle Point Anime Con, Secaucus. So I'm starting this one. It's my local con to go. So that's a Secaucus. Five PucciCon. Well, the one in like PA, and we already did the one on TNEC on August. So, well, because I'm staffing there, I'm gonna continue staffing because I've been with like Perez plays like events, a lot of Just Jen's events roll around that time. So I've been helping out. So I'll keep it like double thumbs and I prove it. It's a thumbs up for me. I get to go back over there because part of it, I got my cosplay family there. So I know the one in the PA, it's in the Camelback. If you guys haven't saw my pictures, my travels there, or give you guys a tour, well, the whole water park like Camelback, it's really close where Colossal Con East is at. So that's really it's a good con to go to. I know we did one in Teaneck. Alright, so what was already so? Oh yeah, six was Anime Boston that I went, which is on Memorial Day weekend that already passed. So it's like, yeah, I didn't have any Memorial Day plans out at all because everyone was about to hit the beach. Like, seriously, Memorial Day week in Atlanta, I said, fuck it, I'm going to Anime Boston, just Memorial Day weekend so I get that experience, what it's like there. But now I realize they always had to switch over to April, which is on Easter. I can't do cons on that. It's like, yeah, family traditions. They don't want to agree on where to go. They're gonna alternate. So that's like next year they're gonna do 2023 in April, and in 2024 they're gonna do one on May. So they do this every time. Let's see. Number 7 was Brooklyn Comic Con. Yeah. Talk about a shit show around that time. But yeah, when I saw like the bathroom when my friend Dean has like, got evidence of the con overall, food was expensive, so that's like, yeah, that was around like June. There was like, but almost like it was like after Fan Expo Philly just happened already, so that's almost like collided between. So yeah, so that's like a no on this one on that con for me in the next year. So that's like no. My reason, food was expensive. It get crowded around there, like, and we got a small panel room, and it's a walk distance. You could get McDonald's. I literally just walk over like 10 minutes there and 10 minutes back, but I can't be bring over the food near the con. Maybe like not close where I was at, so I just eat and just like go in. But you can just have to empty your water bottle to do that, you know. You had to like conserve that. So I'm not going to Brooklyn Comic Con, so that's an X. Cause I had to recap every single con of mentions that we did already. What's the next one? Was it? I can look it up. Like I'll just look it up on the web around there. So I had to like just check on there. Like each con I already went already from last this year. Cause I could backtrack. So I remember I went to Eternal Con. So yeah, that con. Yeah, I was like 4th of July. Yeah, that happens a lot, but yeah, it was like I just went for one day, so that was a hell of experience. So one day to Eternal Con, that was like it was July 2nd, yeah, on a Saturday, yeah. I would have stayed for 2 days around that time, but if I would have did, I had to stay a little bit later. Like if I had to stay over. Who's joined? Oh, Jitsi is here. Lion-O's here. It was like partly doing a discussion around that time, guys. Nice. So glad you guys are like catching up on all my cosplays, like update, like for next year. So Eternal Con, I say meh on this one, like meh. It's like I'm like about this around that time. Like if I want to go back, and it's like it's pretty decent. Just had to be sure. Know what let's see. Eternal Con. Oh yeah, Garden State Comic Fest. Oh yeah, that's when it's back up on the winter edition, like back from winter to summer now. So I went there July. I went there Sunday, but I didn't buy that much there, so it was pretty too local at that con too. If I didn't have enough money to do that, plus I had a whole variety I want to try to get into, so it's like no, it's like done. I mean, I would go there back. Let's see what number. I was number 9. Okay. So number 10 was. Let me see. What was number 10? I had to be sure I had the backtrack. Oh yeah, Kineticon. Yeah, just remember. Kineticon. Yeah. These I went. Let's see, Saturday and Sunday. I didn't win Friday because I had to work around that time. Organized 2 cosplays for Saturday and 1 on Sunday. That literally, I would have went there early Friday, to a hotel, but I had to pay like $100 just for a one night stay and an extra $100 to do that. Yeah, that's why I went Saturday to do this. None I was like expecting, but at least I get to go like more than one day to do it. And I was like, I'm like Dean to do like a Saturday and a Sunday. It's like enjoy the con 2-day experience. The downfall with that con, yeah, the lines. You gotta be super early. Even you got a day pass to go there and back around the line. Because if you bought like one day pass and another one, yeah, you gotta get back in the line like you got your day pass, and then the next day you bought another pass. You couldn't afford the weekend pass. I bought the weekend pass because you don't have to deal with the entrance. No, you don't have to don't do that. I mean, if you're gonna go for 2 days, that's fine. Just get that weekend badge and just put it on air. So put it on flat. All right, 11 was TCG Con. That was like a trading card game tournament, like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Vanguard. They had quite a variety of tournaments that do that. I mean, they only had tournaments, a few voice actors. I wish they had panels, but all I see was I wish they did more shows around that time just to improve the convention to motivate. I mean, we should have like a Yu-Gi-Oh cosplay meetup. That would be a good Pokemon meetup. Magic, yeah, I don't know if anyone's been cosplay Magic together. I'm just wondering. I mean, I just hope. I know the one for. Yeah, they announced next year's date, so that's like Atlantic City. So if you're into TCG or Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, just go with that card. So they got like all the cards that you have. You need to get if you want to just if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon to do. They're a lot expensive to do. So yeah, if it's Atlantic City, yeah, it's gonna be Atlantic City next year for 2023. So yeah, I'm just like maybe if I want to go back there, or anyone's like just to go like say up a day and back. I'm not driving 2 hours. My advice: I would just take a bus to get there or train to do that. If you try to go, just try to go to Atlantic City, but from New York to there. I mean, trains like bus and another bus. That's like you gotta pay two buses to go there. So I'm like, yeah, I'm like a baby if I were to go there. Or so that's like this. Alright, 12 Otakon, yeah, good. I like it because it's like July, almost the summer's about to wrap up. So I like it. It was the only thing flaw was like the lines, like it just ran like around a block, like around, like hey, there's like around a block. He just carved the street and then it go on like from another lane to a block. This is like crazy to do that. Like damn, I can't imagine that would happen, but I would have survived around that line. You gotta be early morning to do that. But I got in for a panelist, so I got lucky getting in there. And I would have got my pass away if I would have went last minute. And yeah, but it's like how the school is gonna end around that time or whatever summer program because I'll be back with doing classes. So yeah, it's like approved. 14. I think I stayed at PoochieCon. See, PoochieCon, yeah, Teaneck, yeah. So that's why they have. That's why they have two locations around there. PoochieCon, Teaneck. So yeah, still with the staff. I know the only issue was well, no, I was working staff. Always when I found a job is like managing the line around the con. The only problem was the cosplay contest was oh yeah, like my friend was Lauren did the cosplay Princess Peach. I know she made the outfit, but Lucy's an upgrade. But she already entered that outfit. I mean, it was gonna improve. You want to like restylize your character with a different variety. I mean, told you, work hard in your cosplay to do this. Don't get discouraged. You're not selected around that time. Worked hard to do that. All right, and 15. Alright, so we did PoochieCon already. Oh yeah, the Geek Out. Let's see, Geek Out at Staten Island. Yeah, yeah, that one's good. Best local convention. Cheaper to go. Well, wait, is anyone's gonna be any Yorkers? I mean, I could get there by car, like straight ice through the bridge, cut through Staten Island, boom. Pretty decent around that time. I mean, a lot of artists. The food was cheap. Not only that, you can get a lot of photo shoots, like with the fountains at the garden, the walkway where the grass is at. So that you got a lot of good photo shoots. All right, so we're on number 16 now. Yeah, this one, that's the convention. It's on my birthday. It landed my first time, like 2019. So that's Long on the Tropicon both days. Ugh, I knew I shouldn't have done this, but driving there back and forth, no. That's too crazy to do them. If I would have done that, that's like your more gas money I gotta fill in and the bridge around that time. So the only flaw is like any Long Island conventions if I like drive. If I just bring like a big prop or I just got a major cosplay, car, gas, tolls, the most, bridge. And the only thing we did was the Sexy Nerds party in New York City. That's like, oh yeah, I don't like that venue, so that I'll just get to venues like party locations, like further on, so we just like go forfeit. So yeah, I don't like the venue. Yeah, and the cosplay contest, they're trying to improve a lot more. they get more participants, get more categories together. So I have to get those categories up there so everyone has like a chance to win. Oh boy, everyone's like messaging me on TikTok now to do that. Tolls are expensive. Thanks to my cousin. And yeah, I saw him. Yeah, my cousin did most of the work. Like I had to do all the tolls around that time. I didn't know it was expensive going to those bridges around that time. Cause I got a big bill on my ass on that one. Alrighty, and oh yeah, September. I took off from cosplaying, so Billy, I just work at the corpse, and yeah, so I settled down. Which number I'm at now? Yeah, 16. Okay, so yeah, everyone's favorite convention, New York Comic Con. So lucky I had to go. I got Saturday and Sunday, and I went I think it's like, oh yeah, Friday after school was over, I had to storm over that convention. Literally, there was an hour left for the con, so there wasn't that much to do there. Just to get lighting around at pictures. I should have took off around for 3 o'clock if I was going to get more day passes, but 3 days was good enough to do that. You would have spent more time there, like, and I hate the panel reservations, so yeah. So the only flaw was like tickets expensive. Lines reservation for cosplay contests is, yeah, they'll always like be booked around that time, and the only panels are the cosplay upstate the cosplay workshop up by the pavilion, so you can repair your cosplay. So that con's like, you know, expensive to do it. I mean, I would keep that traditional, so that's going getting a star. Alright, so new Comic Con was done. Oh shit, I got a lot of stuff on there. Oh yeah, my next one was oh yeah, DerpyCon. Yeah, the one con that I just got almost hallucinating, but yeah, seeing my ex friends there at the convention, that's no good around that. Yeah, cause oh yeah, the one cosplayer did the Inuyasha. I bet you guys already sent you a picture of who he looks like. I got their Instagrams already. I blocked them already. And if anyone was friends with that Inuyasha cosplayer at Derpy, I'll block it, because literally, if I see anyone that is like communicating, like any X-Fans around that time that I'm watching, so Billy, yeah, that's like you're blocked for good around that time. So I don't think I'm not returning if they're gonna be around. So yeah, I would have done something else or check out a different con. So yeah, that's X around that time. Alright, and 19, Exotica. Yeah, that one, I only went a Sunday to do that. It was very short on time. So it was short on time. I just got to like 2 o'clock at least. And we had to go straight for medieval times to do that. Like, we just went straight there and then that's it. It only just lasted an hour at least. So that was my cousin's birthday too. So I had to like, yeah. It's like I would do it on a Friday if I don't have any plans to do that, or a Saturday if I don't have any cons. So yeah. Oh yeah, the only flaw for that one, yeah. One, is expensive. It's just tickets around, and it's a porno convention here. It's expensive. Watch out for discounts if they're gonna like give you any. It's like you want to spend like $55 in for the ticket vendor to do that. And if you're gonna see celebrities, tip them or go for pictures wherever their booth is at. That's kind of like, yeah, it's crazy. I didn't see how that was gonna happen, but damn. I only spent, my wallet just like was empty by the second it was there. Like by the time it's DerpyCon, I didn't spend that much over there. Like, yeah, I was like, yeah. If you go out just try to plan that one, try to be more discreet. If you post a lot of sexy content to do that. Today's Ali B's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to her. I should like, I forgot who his Ali B was. I had to like reconnect a lot of people. I had to like do. Oh yeah, I got a lot of stuff I gotta post back. Okay, so we're on number 20. So number 20, you know, number 20, Anime NYC. It's supposed to be like last convention, but yeah. So no problem with the 3-day pass. So my notes to it, expensive, yes. let's see, line expectations. Like, you gotta expect the line. You gotta get there super early. Super early, the better. That's what I would just say on you know, you gotta go there, because if you got on the line like one, you gotta go through a whole gap. I already got early morning line like twice already. I got on the front twice, and the second lane when it flew on a Saturday, it wasn't that bad. And it was basically a Christmas shopper, or you want to wrap up your car season. So I'm starting this one. And then lastly, number 21, Big Apple Christmas Con. Ugh, I was supposed to, well, I only got there like 5 o'clock. I had to fight that box office. I'm not paying 35. I pay at least like 25 to get in, or if they have to be like a 10 minus difference. I wouldn't want like 5:30 if everyone's gonna be leaving in and out. But when I got it situated, yeah, that was not even that good. I had to help out Lord Thundercats, aka Lionel, to help him situated with his rib problem he doesn't have already. I started a situation, helped him out. Yeah, I gotta say in the hospital. Yeah, you gotta be sure, like, you know, don't restrain any stunts at all. What are you gonna do for any future conventions? You're gonna try to go locally. I didn't stay there the whole time. I ended up had to go to the hospital, like go back in the hospital to be sure he's like, you know, fully recovered after a fall like that. Yeah, that was like disappointing. Like, I just went. It was crazy, like how this happened. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like most everyone that want to, you know, want to see my live videos to like check on me around that time, or you guys want to swing by. Okay, so Lily, the overall 21 conventions, that's a lot. Especially the shoots around that time, I wasn't even that satisfied either. Like, how the hell I just ended with that out of my wallet, though? So, shoots was a problem to do that, yeah. Well, if you know any photographers in New York that you hang out, yeah. That, yeah, I can't remember how many I just spent around that time. Let's see, I spent 200 on that. Oh, yeah, the one cosplay pop-up event that me and Alice hosts. That got me thrown off, so that, literally, I had to like get the photos around that time, still get an overview of like the venue, what it looked like. I know I paid my first half, and I know my partner didn't pay like the second half. You just like, you're serious? Like, I gotta get you an NYC ticket, and we're even. That I had to work on not to do any like tickets. If you missed out a ticket already, then yeah, that's gonna be your problem. If you go like Lafayette to do that, like Lafayette ticket site, so you get any sold out tickets. If it's still there, it's gonna be more pricey to be affordable, because nobody's gonna pay that amount of money for like a sold out event ticket to go. It's just plain nonsense here. So yeah, mostly like local shoots, 600 on that type. That's so, that's not, that's like insane now. Like, that'd be like they're 640 now. That's like, yeah, not a good sign, not good. So that's like, yeah, I'll just like do shoots if I'm just hosting for cosplay events. That's how like just do that, or just try to go anyone's like host if we do a cosplay collab, you gotta work together to schedule. But not like this. I do want to do like a 3 hour photo shoot, do like a fandom, and that's it. It's like, yeah, unless if we're doing in the studio, that's fine. Anywhere else outdoors, yeah, you could have a plenty amount of time to do it. Like, do this like as a photographer hired by the hour. I was like, what? You gotta be sure you have to like, you know, recalibrate how time you gotta do in the studio when you want to like try to shoot outdoors, depending on like, you know, any like poses that you want to do, location to work on. Yeah, I just need more videos, like, cause now with TikTok nowadays, yeah, it's going like vital now. So shoots, you gotta like ease up. What you can do is affordable for you and yourself too. Oh god, I just had to breathe a little bit. I'm not a little soggy from there. Yeah, so I don't expect that shoots that much about it. I can like do shoots if I'm doing like a new cosplay I'm gonna be doing for next year, or any ones I haven't done that I haven't like gone to cons. I mean, I already did for Harry Potter, I did for Tracy, I did for Box Goes Black Doom, your Nosuke. Yeah, that would have been helpful to do that. But like any addition tickets around that time, I would not just cover it at all. So I had to like put that in my New Year's resolution. So yeah, things I would not do like for next year, like I'd be aware. Just like pay on your own expense if you're going to an event. Like don't spare tickets. Like don't do any pricey. Don't help out to get a ticket around that time. If they want to cover your shoot to do, then yeah. Yeah, my cosplay is for listed for next year is set. Mine's already posted already, but some of the ones I'm really disappointed I didn't get to do any of them because I was so bad busy with with work around there. I quit my old job over at the factory already. Well, it was too toxicated. It was like, nah, I didn't even like it. Too much Hispanics and blacks around that time. Plus, it was a toxic community. That's why I just kind of quit around that time. Yeah, and my guts, my boss was trying to let me on social media if I were to ditch work around the time. I mean, I would ditch them too to do that. Yeah, just gotta be careful on social media, like who you're following. Or like, yeah, it's like some of your bosses will know who you are. Just to like be more discreet to do this. So it's gonna be more discreet. Pay on your expenses on traveling, like your own to do that. If it's like don't help out, it's just like if you gotta cover up for a shoe to do that, if I just got you cover on that time, if I got you a pass to do that, you gave me a free shoe to do that. So your price is affordable. I could just like match the expense of it. Okay, I'll go into my cons for next year now. Well, I already got my list, so it's Katsucon, which I know I'll be going. It's already set already, so that's check mark. 90s Con, yes, I'm going. Let's see, Castle Point, yes, I'm going. Castle Point Anime Con. Yeah, I'm not doing Big Apple Con, so that's like, yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna like do that if I would be more situated to do that. So I'm bailing out because yeah, I don't buy that much over from that con. The geek. Oh yeah, Kogeracon's back. I forgot. I forgot that con's back to like Kogeracon. It was like $10 to get in now. You must have like raised the price to do that because literally that con was at a commission. Plus it's at a college campus. But I know I'll be back for ChibiCon. Well, I'll be back as a student though, like a returning student. So Billy, well, I know everyone's gonna recognize me. Let me just double check. When is Kogeracon again? That's always a good local convention, so you get some campus shoots over there. Let's see. Artist Alley. Okay, Vendor's Home. Oh, it's on May 6th. So, okay, so. And even you can look at the calendar for next year, like. Mother's Day. Oh, yeah, May 14th. So that's like. That's a week before Mother's Day. So, Billy, I got enough time to get my Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom before that. So, I got plenty of time because I'm not gonna get any more games around that time. If there's like anything good around town, I don't have a PS5 at all. So, that's like a no-go on that one. Already. Go back on it. I'll go into the Geekdom. Solomon, if you're watching this, you gotta start room hunt searching. It depends if you're close where you're at. It's like to Philly, to like where the con's at. It's at the Philly Expo Center. Where is it at? I think it's located there. It is $35. I'm just gonna go do a little bit check around there. So like. Alrighty, Kingdom Con already. So I'm switching over. Yeah, it's still $35. It's always Memorial Day weekend. So I'm shooting shooting that con instead of Anime Boston because I can't do Easter because family. So Geeked Up Con's going there and the Fan Expo as well. Yeah, because that convention is back to back. Like, let's say Fan Expo Philly. I might like look into it like for 2023, like Fan Expo Philly. Cause literally that convention is like, yeah, it was big around that time. The first time they announced it. Well, I know Great Philly Comic Con's no more, so that's its replacement now. So it's on June 2nd to 4th. I know I'm skipping Boa Comic Con, so that's like a no-go for me. I'm skipping that con. Like, fuck that one. And I just like go to a shitty con like that one. If it's gonna be like a party to do that. It's just the voice actors you have to like meet around that time. I mean, I did that. What was when I was oh yeah, when I did the original voice of Ash Ketchum. That's the last time I went to Philly Expo Center. I knew about it. So yeah, that's a couple people around that time. A couple. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. Like, alright, I had to show you around that time. Let me do this trick around here. Hold on. Yeah, I might do a little bit of tricky here. Hold on. Let me do a little bit of trick here. I know it's on my stream, so Billy, I'll be doing this trick here. Oh wait, hold on. Not this one. Right here, yeah. That'll be right here. So that is like, for now. This is like Gratefully X. I should have done this around that time, but it's on my stream. I know it's in pitch black around that time. There's like a screenshot like settings how to do this. So yeah, not bad. A couple like from Legend of Zelda. I know this is for this year's around that time. I would go one day. This is like dying checking out. Oh yeah, Demon Slayer, of course. I wasn't in the voice of the Inosuke, but I kind of failed by chance. I was in Anime NYC if I didn't took the. I don't know what I was doing there. Yeah, that's funny with the meetup spots. I think Zelda would have been nicer to do. I just want to upgrade my Link outfit for the coming up for my Link outfit for Tears of the Kingdom. I can't believe I would say this, but it is still like still fits me now, like a medium now. I might have sell that one too because with that, it's like I gotta like try to sell most like cosmetics I don't need. It's just my sizes keep growing now. Oh my god, it's like how am I gonna be growing that now if I want to like trade in or just like trading cosplays I could just give out and just like I'll trade this cosplay. If you got the exact same one and you don't want to wear, I'll just give it to you. Yeah, because that would have been like a lot to do for Fan Expo. So I'm like a maybe on that one. Maybe just for one day I would go there. So Fan Expo, yeah, I'm like Expo, yeah, that's like from here, yeah. Exclamation point here. Let's get camera on my Instagram from here. So that's like unannounced. Anime Next, yeah. I know I'm going that con. Since this is in New Jersey now, back in Edison. I wish it was back like a Somerset. I wish, but they had no choice. I don't know what happened over that venue there. They must have closed it for like some shitty reason. So Anime Next, yeah. So that set in stone. I still have my tickets. Yeah. Speaking of which, I gotta print that one out too. Since Anime Next it's in Edison by the MJ Expo Center. And it's like, yeah, I know my dad's place is still open around there, but it's just me. If I do any others, no, I will reject any other aspect of my dad's privacy all around. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm just like staking my own turf. I'm just staying over at my dad's place there. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not on the room around there. I hope it's still active. I could just go drive back and forth to go there. Yeah, I suppose I have all my peeps around the street just like join me on the discussion. So Anime Next. So after Anime Next is over, vacation now. We're on to that vacation note there. So yeah, so let's see. So Garcia Con Fest and Eternal Con, yeah, they're both that connect on the same aspect of each of those. Yeah, let me find out like what days are those are. Hold on, let me just look on there because I'm always like be on the scene. I could just look on any conventions like going on. First, hold on, let me just 2023. This like June. Alright, let me look here. Oh yeah, okay, 24th. Okay. So that's on June 24th to 25th. Wow. It's either I would skip or miss that con around that time. I say I would skip. Cause it's a 1 day con. I would just like do that, but yeah, because Anime Next in between those weeks. Yeah, hold on. Just gonna switch it over as like a little bit. I should put my camera on. What is it from here? Alrighty. As we show, yeah. So Garth State Comic Fest, 24th and 25th. So yeah. As I gonna say, yeah, I'm not going if I'm just going if I want to go on vacation or try to experience a big con for the weekend. It seems optional enough to do that. Yeah, because you got options that you had to be at. Where you gotta go there or this there. Yeah, so I might skip that one. Alright, so Billy, if I'm skipping that one, so Billy, like after Anime Next is over, it's like, yeah, my main focus Anime Expo vacation. So that's in July. We're just going a full week. Aside with the Nintendo world, like for Super Mario Land's gonna open up, yeah, that was gonna be a little more artistic to say to go that convention because that con, I think it's a 4 day con, so like go over there. It's like that's my go-to con to go. I'm just so really looking forward to like go to Anime Expo. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. No, no. I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh yeah. It's on 4th of July weekend. I just zoned that one out, so I'm gonna go for a whole weekend experience going there. I just want to see it for myself though, and it's like one of the biggest conventions to do. I was like, I would do one out of state con, but I did not do any of them. When I went out of state, like Connecticut, Katsucon, Washington D.C. I've been to DC already twice already for Holiday Monster for Sakura Matsuri. Only went there because literally, yeah, the one for like outdoors was canceled in New York. I didn't see anything happen over from yeah from all over New Jersey, New York. It's just like all the local guys you want to like do some sightseeing or just like performances. So yeah, there is that. There's like there goes it. Just look at Anime Expo. Los Angeles, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's a 4 day convention there. Not sure this is like the biggest conventions of all now. Well, this I would give a hell of experience to bring everything down there. Only everything got like, well, almost every anime to do, like Demon Slayer, Pokemon, Genshin, Dragon Ball, almost like every day they go. Like I would bring all my Easy's cosplays over from there to get a whole lot of experience. And just like reconnecting with friends over from there. So yeah, so I'm keeping that as like a #1 priority to go with Anime Expo next year. Yeah, moving on. Yeah, so I'm skipping Eternal Come. Sorry, so that one's whited out since I'm gonna stay like a full week vacation or not. It's like Monday. Yeah, that's like starts at Friday round. There's a 4 day con there. I don't know if I'll go there, maybe just for a whole weekend, but I do need a vacation too. I do want to check out Disneyland and Nintendo Land, so I gotta plan this accordingly ahead of time to do this. That's gonna be difficult. Yeah, if I don't have any funds around that time, that's like, yeah, TCG Con, maybe like 1 day. It's like train or back. Yeah, maybe 1 day. I like Atlantic City is like, kind of iffy. If they got more stuff, I would consider going. And then you got Otakon. Well, that's in July, as usual. I always go there. So yeah, Otakon stays there. Any August conventions I should be aware? Like, oh yeah, the Geek Out. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Geek Out and Stan Island. So I'm still going to that con. Let's see. Oh yeah, Long Island RetroCon. Yeah, yeah, that's the one's a new convention. But essentially, it's only if you like video games and retro. Yeah, I would just go with that con just for 1 day and back. Maybe you gotta drive or you bring any concept for 1 day and do there and back. Yeah, personally, I would drive over, like going from an island from there and then back. I mean, worth it. I'm not going for 2 days if I had to do that. But we're 2 days, I had to like, yeah, everything all prepped up to do that. It's like a lot. So no, I'm like a maybe on that one. Like, I don't know, I said the Fender wins that one. Watch my game as phone. It's, yeah, I know that comes in August. I'm gonna look the date for next year. I mean, it's always hit before, like before, yeah, before on the Tropicon. There was also another convention too. I think Miss Chen was like told me about this one. This is a new one. Shikara Con. Yeah, the convention that was like on my birthday from it's in Pennsylvania, so yeah, it's like an anime convention. But I don't know what it'll look like from there. Oh my god, it'd be cool I just go with for my birthday. I wonder. Especially my cousin too. I want to stay in the area. I don't want to drive back and forth or take any public transportation from there. I mean, from the city to Philly, it's like $25 to go round trip. I think, but I'm quite certain if you just go there back and forth. Yeah, if I do end up going there, it's like, yeah, I'm thinking about it. I don't want to go one or if I want to go Tropicon. If we handle like two guns at one day, one weekend, that's like one day over from there because one on Tropicon does their cosplay contest on a Sunday. Well, ShirikaCon is doing a Saturday. I just have to ask. I just need some more intel about that con too. If I were to go there, I have to like drive there or just take a train. If I'm just bringing something big over from that, just like to get some car repairs. So that's in the between a gap. So that's like either of those cons around that time. If I were to do both, but it's like going to Strawberry. Yeah, it's far though. It's like 2 hours to get there. So yeah, I would just take the line on railroad from there and back. It'd be like easy. So that is on the 19th to 20th. That's on my birthday weekend again. But I don't want to go on the 16ers party. Like, It's like, if they do like shitty venues, it's like, nah, it's beating me around that time. I was not gonna get the autographs though if I would have went like two cons at the same time. That would have been dope. Okay, next was Colossal Con East. Surprisingly, that Colossal Con East, they finally did it. 4-day con. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's like, wow. I could even just try to get on after school off and I could just enjoy Friday. So it's like, I'll enjoy school and like finish and then I can head straight over to Kalahari Resort. I guess get straight over there. And then Friday we would take off. Because that's the only convention happening in September. I would love to experience a 4-day convention. So that's in September. So it's like Colossal Con East 2023. Now it's a 4-day con instead of a 3-day. So that is the new around that time. Alright, New Year Comic Con. We already know. October. Yeah, so I got my cons set up. Well, Anime NYC, I shouldn't have a problem because... Oh yeah, I'm skipping DerbyCon. I don't know if my ex-friends are going to be... No, those ex-friends are going to be there. Because any evidence too, you guys are like wondering about that the convention too. Shut up, I was looking for streaming. 46 minutes around that time. Well, I think I got caught off a little bit. So let's say, okay, New Comic Con. Yeah, the only ones that are like I'm curious about is either I want to go back to DerbyCon, maybe just go for one day and back. I know Sunday was kind of short. If I did, I would have got like a weekend pass. I would have paid a little bit more. I'm iffy on that one. Like, either not going to DerbyCon because I wasn't comfortable on backstage because the horrors are backstage, right? You can't see anything and you don't have Wi-Fi over from backstage. It was kind of hard to see as like where everyone's at, but I think someone was like really recording like all the performances that we get to see from there. I think it's still up around that time. I would love to watch it, like, you know, after the stream's done. Yeah, so DerbyCon, I'm like a no on that one. Like, it's like question mark or no. I'll have to look, or it's like, yeah, as I put DerbyCon or no elsewhere to do this. So I put my notes no on that one. Alright. Oh, yeah, Exotica. thinking about, yeah, I was like, I want to go back and redo that con again. I like it when it was a Friday if I didn't have any plans, or a Saturday. I know, because it's on the same weekend as Island Comic Con. Like, I hate like some conventions like hit that date around Long Island Comic Con. That's in November. Same weekend as Exotica. You want to go there if you know anyone to do that. Hold on. I got a question here. Hold on. Where is everyone? Nah, everyone's like still watching. So yeah. So far we're into winter season now. We're chillaxing. We're not going to conventions until you guys are going to MacFest or Katsucon. We're pretty much save. I'm pretty much focused on saving up for Katsucon coming up for next year, because I only just get like one winter break for the school when it's closed. I only go during like, see, I'm trying to get out Thursday after school program's over. I'm gonna try to get over there like 11 o'clock at night, and I could just hang out in the Gala Resort where everyone's at, and then I had to pick up my ticket to get my ticket. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky to do that. I have to figure it out. I do want to ask my boss if I could leave my cosplay stuff here, like in the office, and then boom. Like, leave my suitcase. Lily, next year is Lily around the corner. Getting them tickets. Yeah, I better do so. Yeah, I get paid tomorrow. Yeah, hold on. Let's see. And what is your job? Well, I'm with the AmeriCorps. Like, working in a school community service. I'm back working at ShopRite. Like, once I said I want to go back to school next year, I'm gonna try to fix everything to do now. So I say my things straight now. The only problem is like the only problem is with like expenses. It's like I gotta have to pay bills now. Like, just my mom's aspect to do that. If I had to do something like I had to get gas to do it every other week, so I'm fully with 2 jobs now. I'm just happy I got 2 jobs, so I have to like redonglize 2 jobs as my priority now, because I had to like prioritize like what's gonna come with it and go with. I'm doing part time at SharpRate. I went to AmeriCorps for like another 2 years around that time. So like the hours of doing it gets so busy now. It's to like calling around. So Billy, oh yeah, where we? Oh yeah, Exotica. I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, Exotica. Let's see. Martin Luther King. Yeah, Martin Luther King. I can answer all those questions later, but I want to like finish up like convention. So Exotica's in November. I wonder. Let me look on Exotica. Oh, I think I reset it from there. Exotica. What's gonna do? Exotica 2023. So look at next year's date to do that. And it's always at the NJ Expo Center. Oh yeah, November 3rd and November 5th. So that's on the same weekend as well on the Comic Con. Personally, I would go one day to go for Exotica. It's just like the only curiosity to do it is let's see, if you ever follow my rules around for what are you gonna do at Exotica? Yeah, sexual favors. Let's see, tips if you see anyone, you always have to like tip at least a little bit, like $5 to do it. I know it's a little much, but yeah, when I get your pictures, watch out for their tables too. And you always have to check their tables if there's like, if they want to spin the wheel. They had to like, spin the wheel. If you land on something, you get a free picture, and then you got it there. You just got yourself a free picture with a role model. You just have to be careful where you're gonna spend order for that. I know it's so expensive to do it, but believe me, guys, my coach really got like way off on the one booth around. That's how this one girl was like, whipped cream body half naked around there. If you ever went there, I mean, I went there like twice already, but the second time I went there, I lasted like an hour. So yeah, he was on his own to do that. So I just like try to go there for next year if I want to be more discreet. I'm not showing any pictures right then. Yeah, it's like, yeah, OnlyFans around that time. If I go on Exotica, that's gonna drop in there. This is based on a YouTube channel. Boy, there's like so much people around that site to do it, but I didn't get to meet much around there for next year. Yeah, I'm just looking about next year if I were to go on my own. My God, I would have like went there. There's like so much celebrities I would have done, but it's like, yeah, my money would have been flocking around. Boy, I wish I'd like to go back there next year, but I gotta wait. I gotta wait around there. So I might skip or hit or miss on it if I get a discount. So Exotica, I would hit or miss if you're gonna get your tickets. Like take advantage of those discount tickets because tickets were like $55 to do that. So take advantage of those if you get lucky around that time. I just don't want to get sold down my own expense. Alright, and usually November, Anime NYC. I'm still going. All 3 days. Worth it to do that. Alrighty, so lastly, December. I don't know about going back to Christmas Con. I know it's a last minute to do that. I just show up there because Sarah Nachetti, this voice of Ash Ketchum, Ash finally just reached champion as of next year. By January 13th, the final episode of Pokemon is going to be concluded. That's the end of Ash's journey. And we have like 2 new protagonists to take in his place. We don't know where he's going to go. We have to find that out. I still keep my Ash cosplay. It's like, yeah, that cosplay is too memorable, but I want to do another one too. I'm going to do Gala Ash for next year. I just hope when I get my paycheck ready, I'll be set to go. I see people joining in. When you go back to school, maybe after Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I'll look at my school calendar. I mean, I'm going back on Tuesday. That's where my job is. I'm working at School 5 now. That's why I'm looking at my academic calendar. Hey, Trevor just showed up. What are you doing, buddy? Glad you just hopping in my, well, I already recorded this on my Twitch channel and my Instagram live, so I'm doing it both ways. I've got a video to do this already. So 2023. Oh yeah, I start classes on the 17th, so and I get a spring recess from there. So I get 2 spring recesses. Well, let's see, one for college, yeah. So 6 to 12 on it, and then Easter holiday, yeah, Easter weekend, yeah. I get a full week off around that time. Then just home from work. Oh, that's good. Very good. Yeah, so just take my time just like working like in the school for a little bit. Yeah, and I just got back working at 2 jobs too. So it's either one of those dates around. Either you want to go holiday Matsuri next year. I just had to take a day off to do that before then, or Big Apple Christmas Con, because I have those 2. I mean, literally compared the 2, Matsuri massively crowded, and it always is a party con as always. I want to go back there. So the difference between it and the Big Apple Christmas Con, it's kind of a petite con, like a small version of the home mat. So I just give that like a small version of home mat. But it's like it was crowded up on the floors around that time. It's like, yeah. So that's like, yeah. So that pretty much like sums up my con lineup to do it. So they'll be posted around that time. So I'll go over on each one of them. So I'm going to Katsu. That's one. 90s Con. Driver 90s on your birthday. So I'll let you know if my friend's gonna like go with me to, I'll be driving her there and back, and we're just gonna spend a weekend over there. Maybe for one day, but I'm just gonna try to get a room cheaper to stay for a one night. Castle Point Anime Con, Kogera Con, Keto Con, Fan Expo. I'm just like a maybe, so I'll just point the ones I'm going. 4, 5. Anime Next. Anime Expo. Vacation. See, TCG Con, if they put more, so Otakon, Geek Out, Lion Retro, I'm thinking about it. Shirika-con or Tropic-con, if I could try to do 2 things at once. It depends on the schedule. Colossal Con East, New York Comic-Con. See, Exotica. anime we're seeing Holiday Matsuri there. So that's like a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, let's see, 14, 15, 17, 18. Maybe 18 cars will be good enough around that time. It's just the shoots you gotta like just have to worry about, like booking a photographer. Boy, I should just like caught up on my cons to do that. Just to like get everything all prepped up and let's get ready for next year what we're gonna expect to do. Boy, I just had to be sure to get ready to everything I have to do. There'll be an hour and a half interrogation though, but let me just cut off. Almost like, well, yeah, we already literally just killed an hour or so just like for this discussion of like conventions to do that. Well, I was gonna point out parties and venues to point out. So I know the Sonic Boombox party is coming up like in 2 more days, as well as the Sexy Nerds party. They both land on New Year's Eve, or like on Saturday. It's like, oh my god, 2 parties I couldn't decide on going. I was like, what I'm gonna do right now? Once I got work there, if I were to go there, I had to drive like 40 minutes up for Hoboken. I'm trying to make it over there by train. Yeah, I think the one by the sectioners, that's the closest one. We're like in the meat public there. It depends who is going, like either Sonic Boombox or Sexy Nerds around that time. I just feel like a full gas tank because I think after New Year's Day, after that, I'm staying home the next 2 days. I would just be crafting or working on my behalf. Like, but days off, I just have to, like, be home, prepare for school now. And I gotta try to save up now since it's gonna be like a chill week. And I'll be working on the after school programs as well. Yeah, so the vendor's already bid to. The spin at the Sonic Boombox, it's pretty big. Dance floor was kind of good around overall. Paint pop balls, yes, I know Sonic Boombox does all their stuff from there. So I pretty much got that covered on the works. Yeah, the public house over from where the city is at, where the Big Apple Con's at. Yeah, that's like a block. That's like a block away from there. And it's like, yeah, it's straightforward from there. Just had to like go a few buses. I'm just thinking about which one to go around the time. I'm sure, but yeah, my car's good to go. I had to go straight down, just being cosplay, and then boom. It depends who's here on those parties around that time. I had to ask. I'm gonna put that in my poll for tomorrow, so to do that. I hope I see you some cons. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nice. Yeah, nice. Kind down to cons. Yeah, just the ones you look. Dude, you travel in New York like a lot of times. It's like whatever the ones I would do, I would volunteer like a little bit if I'm not going the ones that I haven't listed up because I'm cutting down Big Apple Con, I'm cutting down Brooklyn Comic Con, because the mess is already rehab around that time. Because I'm going anime next. That's in between gap of like between, let's see, like beginning of June. I was like, Fan Astro coming up, Brooklyn Comic Con coming up, and then anime next would have happened. That would just be a lot more to do. Just have to focus on school a lot often. It's like 2 jobs is like a lot to do as a take on. Well, part-time job, yes, and I'm only in a program that pays me to do so. So it'll be like still full-time. I still work at a school, just get my hours and chip in, and that'll be settled then. Let's see, cons will be like a lot more different now for next year. Yeah, so I'm skipping the ones locally in New York. I just want to focus like getting vacation for Anime Expo, and then I can save a little bit on, yeah, for Holiday Matsuri. I want to go back to that con. I mean, I already did Disney already and Universal Orlando. I mean, we keep renovating the parks a lot. It's gonna get a good amount of pay though. Oh, my professor's here too. Jordan is joining in. Yeah, the good news is I'll be back to school next year. I'll be taking some additional classes. If you see me around the halls around that time in the Calcia building, yeah, I'm coming back to go to grad school. Yeah, I gotta reconnect a lot of professors, like what I've been doing like the past few years. It's like 10 years I'm back in my old college at MSU. It's like, it's so crazy. Now I'm just gonna go back and be an art teacher now. It's for the little ones. I mean, all the little ones like my artwork to do so. Yeah, I mean, Lily, yeah, trying to build my portfolio. If they want to learn cosplay, I mean, that's like a lot of crafting like skills to do that. If you need like a little assistant to do so, so just get my own hands on more crafting. So I'll just focus that all winter long. Like I'm not going any cons at all. Like yeah, it's a good thing I'm skipping Garden State Comic Fest this year. I'm skipping that because yeah, I'm not driving up from there for a barn. And I'll be on vacation like on that week, like after Anime Expo. I do want to travel there, and I think I know a few people in Cali. I got a place to stay over there. I had to be sure I DM them. I think I stay over at my colleague's like place over from her house. I gotta be sure to get plan this ahead of time. So it's on 4th of July weekend. I'll spend like a whole week with her just to like go Universal, go Disneyland, check out anywhere else she wants to go. Because I'm going to be new going to Cali, my first time to solo. I will go with people, but no, I can't even trust anyone to do that. If I had to like pay more on room expense, if I like stay over instead of like stay in a hotel. I know Orlando, Florida, I was on my own. Because I had to like get my hotel reservated for Disneyland, Disney World, like all the parks, including Universal too. I mostly had to Uber there. Well, because of like Hollywood Studio, it opened 9 a.m. So if you want to go to the Star Wars ride, you gotta get there early morning to do so. You gotta do them. So yeah, it was like 21 conventions. That seems a little bit overkill to do that. It's like damn. I would have done most of it. I would have went exotic on Sunday, but I just like look on the Instagram post like who's gonna be around during this hour or this hour around that time. I think the Saturday was like the good time to go to Exotica for one day or Friday. So you pick either one of those. I gotta be sure to really get more discretion how like this would have worked around that time. Like do all your research, everybody. Like go to those cons around that time. Just learn your mistakes around that time. Especially you gotta do shoots around there. I spent a lot on doing shoots with my Kozo a lot. And a few others. I mean, I'll just focus on ones. If I bring any new cosplays, I want to try to get some photographs and or do any cosplay collaboration. I would like do. Well, I know Katsucon, I'm gonna do like a lot more. That's like if I'm working with another person, doesn't do a photo shoot. We just like collab together, just make videos. Yeah, that'd be something worth to do. So if you're gonna be going Katsucon or any of the bigger cons, I'm gonna try to go. So yeah. So now I'm just gonna focus like saving up for next year now. I thought this would be like an hour and a half interrogation there. I still like do a little bit of my research on cosplaying to do, and I'll be back to school next year. I'm just gonna focus on that. I'm just gonna focus my career now. I'm working in like an industry from there, but I haven't like did that much now. I just got like so busy and hectic with everything else. I quit the old job already now, so that's off my league now. I'm not working with the intoxicated people in a toxic community. I think, nah, I'm just gonna like wait it out and just go with it. It's just like New York is kind of too obscure, it's like going any local ones like Big Apple, Brooklyn, or any other cons that's trying to do like a mall to do that. I mean, yeah, the Cosmic Con, they partnered up with Big Apple Con. So literally, they're doing their convention over in a mall. It's like, no, I'm not doing that one. I'm not freezing up for some random mall to do that. So I'm not doing any conventions in malls. So that's like, off my game? No, I'm not doing it. 0. Yeah, and Garden State Comic Fest, what's up with that? It's like a barn. I'm not freezing there. I was like, nah. I'm not freezing my ass over, like driving up further, going to a barn to do like cosplay over there. It's like, nope, I'll pass on it. Oh yeah, I forgot I could mention Kineticon too. But I might go one day. It's just like I don't like rooming around that time. It's like I had to spend $100 around that time. If I had a room for one night, it would be much affordable. Yeah, so I have to think that through like once after vacation, because I think Kineticon's on. Yeah, Kineticon, it's before Otakon, so that's like, yikes. Yeah, so that's gonna happen, like, eventually. If they just do that, to go both of those. And TCG Con New Jersey 2023. I just want to look that one. That's for next year's date for New Jersey. Oh yeah, July 23rd and 22nd. Oh shit. Yeah, that's on the same weekend. Oh my god. So that con, oh my god, yeah, TCG con, yeah, that's next year. So that's for next year that's right before. It's like that's on the week of yeah, it's on the week of turn ConnectiCon. That sucks now. Like, there's no better things to do around that time. But as soon as you get older, if you get a little bit tired, like doing some cosplays around there, yeah. I suppose it's hard. I couldn't imagine you could cosplay your 40s, but I know a few people still cosplay at their 40s or up their 50s. If they got a little tired, just like doing most of the cosplays to do as much as you can. But you just put a lot of work and effort into it. If you want to be more crafty work, you just go for it. But yeah, if they're improving like for next year, I would like to see what's gonna happen. I know the one in Texas is happening too. I'd love to go there, but nah, too obscure to say too. It's like it's almost like not yet. At least they're improving now for TCG Con. They're gonna have like voice actors, 50 vendors, cosplay contest with special guests. So that's happening. I'd love to see that was gonna happen. If I were to go back there, I was like, oh, yeah, I know I did that one time Sunday for ConnectiCon. I mean, I know it was kind of short though, but I had to do like a quick lightning round, walk in the venue there and back. But I got more days to do that. But you took that whole advantage. Like you have to walk more. Like just get more experience at the con to do that. So really next year, yeah, kind of most of my cons are like kind of that. If I'm not bothering any local cons, yeah. So that's like the whole X out around that time. So anyone's like in New York around there, sorry, we just get an X mark around that time. So it'll be changing like a difference for next year for me. So I'm so glad everyone just like pointed out in the discussion how my cosplay is gonna look like for next year. Let's get a quick overview. I get to do more now. I want to focus on more crafting. Also try to get more books too. Like I want to learn some techniques or crafting styles. Like because I do a lot of EVA films, so I have to like do a lot more. I had to like do there's like cutting, more sawing, more gluing. Even my hands gonna get more sticky to do, but it's a lot of work to do with. I just hope next year will turn things around, and I hope I'll get to Anime Expo or Holman around that time because I still want to go to Holman so bad. If I were to go to Holman, I would skip DerbyCon or Exotica, like either of the two, or whatever comes in my way. So I just hope this discussion would help everyone just to manage their budget. Try to save up much as you can. I'm trying not to go out that much often. I'm not doing any more dating at all. I'm just like, yeah, too obscure. I'll just stay with my friends. I'm just like I stay friends with and do all reconnecting. So that's like the plan for next year for 2023 now. Boy, I should just like discuss more to do so, but I just like hey, most of my old friends are still in the cosplay community or their favorite voice actor is there. I tell them this is happening. I know 90s Con is gonna happen in March. I was like, whoa, I need to go. I want to check that one out. So yeah, it's floating in air, but yeah, I was like 90s Con one day would be worth it to do that time. So I hope I'll see anyone who's like going to CatsuCon or 90s Con. Well, this year's like moving along. I'm gonna do more Twitch a lot often. I know it's streaming on the Just Chat only now. It's to like conjugate on budgeting, cosplays, and a few goals to do them. Yeah, and my goal is like to go there. I'm just gonna go back to school next year, so I'll have to like aim to get my master's around that time. It maybe take like 3 or 4 years around that time. Since I'm in the 10 years of like going to school now, back at Montclair State University now. Happy I gotta go back. I'll take additional classes. It feels great though. But you just gotta keep moving, press forward, and try your best out there, wherever you're studying or whatever field you're at. Kind of give you like a gold vibe to do that. Oh boy, I think my voice is starting to run out. It's like a little pitch. Alright. I think I'll just cut off from now. It's about the end of the stream. I just hope. I know everyone just like swing in, but that's pretty much I already discussed so far. Like for next year. So Anime Expo is gonna happen next year. I want to go there for a vacation. Cause I'm skipping like any others around the all July after vacation. I mean, I could just leave it at one at least. Like either go like, you just go ConnectiCon for one day and back, and then I got one day and back, or Otakon. Otakon I will go full weekend. Depends on the audience that you're with around that time. And on the others around for August, SugarCon might happen. I'm gonna go one day or 2 days around that time. If I want to stick around Philly around that time, it's like I would visit the city around that time. If I'm bringing a cosplay I would enter for a contest, I gotta work that one hard, especially about Halloween. So yeah, Rubicon might be out on that one on my list. If you want to do something occasional in New York, because there's like a convention happening in Halloween weekend, I would go for it. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable like DerbyCon. Well, aside with the X friends, or like I saw during the cosplay contest, I would just stay away from them and block them. I already got the evidence already because literally that kind of hit on Reddit, Twitter, pretty hardcore to see that was gonna happen. It was like, wow, little people talk shit about me. It's like, yeah, that's kind of your loss around that time. But I kind of learned everyone was like kind of learned. I just knew the situation was gonna happen. So yeah, just stay away from the toxicity people try to get on your social media or try to troll you from there, because that's like not a good sign right there. You have to be sure you gotta be wise or be careful your friends are with, or just try to stay connected too. Boy, I just sure have to like go through this. Like any cosplayers have to be have a or a bad influence to you. Just like try to stay away from them as possible you can. Boy, I sure just had to say more than enough already. We're like in the 15-minute mark. Any questions from any of you before I end the stream here? Well, not the time around that time, but I sure just had to talk more sense around it. It's just shoots I gotta worry about. And I'm shooting at a convention. Yeah, it's just CancerCon big enough. You want to get that whole scenery outside, bundle up in that wind tunnel outside. So if you're going to CancerCon, you gotta be prepared. If you're gonna be shooting outside of the wind tunnel, you want to get a good view from the seaside where the port is at, where the Ferris wheel is at. So you bring any cosplays to do that, just go for it. You just had to get that winter vibe. See any others I would look into like you do for shoots. Yeah, so recommendation. If you guys want to do shoots around that time, yeah, CastleCon I recommend. Castle Point, I mean, it's pretty obscure. It's local, like from outside, like where you're hanging outside. Yeah, it's pretty decent. And I haven't been like the Free Philly Expo from there, so till it hits. Anime Next, you already saw where NJ Expo Center is at, and for Anime Next for next year at Edison. So same spot where Exotica's at. And I want to do some shoots over Anime Expo, so that I'm gonna focus on that. TCG Con, I know it's kind of far, but think about it, because it's colliding with yeah, it's colliding with ConnectiCon as well, and I'd love to see my ConnectiCon friends as well. Well, I already know two of them already, like a whole group. Otakon, let's see, Geek Out One, or Retro ShirgaCon. I will get some photos from there. And I want by Tropicon, yeah, that's pretty far to do. Josh, I know we did this already, like, drove there and back. Colossal Con East, yeah, I will go 4 days around there. Like, once I finish school, I head over from there. I just head straight where Kalahari's at, straight for. Even regardless, it's like a day and a half. But usually if I get around the nighttime, I would do that now. Yeah, sure. But the only problem is TCG Con's on the same weekend as well. There's no that either I do a 1 day over there. I know my hotel was kind of expensive, for $100 for a 1 day stay. Yeah, Comic Con, I would do like Friday through Sunday if I would have gone a little bit earlier. I know Thursday's not my favorite one to do that, but it's like $60 to go back there. DerbyCon's a no for me. It's like I'll just go somewhere else. I want to save up. So that's a no because it's on Halloween weekend. Yeah, if those two would have been around that time, or I would just like watch the Masquerade instead. So that's like a no, or elsewhere, or save up. I already got a choice in between. In November beginning, I pick either one of them. either Exotica or Comic Con. I mean, Exotica, take advantage of those discounts and do that. You're gonna be aware of this. So if I'm skipping any cons, I could try to save it for Holiday Monster. If you want to get shoots there, shoots, shoots for Anime NYC. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ones I'm gonna do. But if I'm collaborating anyone that want to do a collaboration for a photo shoot, you always gotta DM though. Like, what's a good time? Maybe maybe it's gets crazy in the springtime. And if you got a dip for Vol, want to like see you in person around that time, or you have to find ways to travel there. If you're busy up for the city, you're always more than welcome to. Because it gets a lot more busier like for next year. There's any more questions I have to like look through? Are we answering most of BMA 0321? So yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I still do. It's surprised he took me back after after the 2 years after that toxicating job I was at. So I was like, yeah, I'm not happy with that commuting now. Like, they're kind of boring me. Especially all their Spanish talking too. There's like talking treasure around that time. Anyway, I would spend my space around my workspace. So yeah, that's like property damage around there. So they just own up to do that. And I just throw all their shit. I was just like old around that time. Let's throw it out of here. So I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my night and just like sign off. I just discuss whatever's left around that time. As for the cosplays for next year, yeah, I'm pretty disappointed. I didn't do any of the ones I was supposed to do. Only did Yonosuke already. I already brought out Tracy. I brought out Aladdin. Because Aladdin, yeah, I could bring him in the summertime because the outfit, yeah, it's too short and it's like kind of shirtless. Black Doom, Arceus, Buzz Lightyear. No, Spider-Man I did one. No. Yeah, I did on Big Apple. Yeah, when I was around when we did that Spider-Verse. But I never brought it at a convention at all. It just I need to upgrade the Spidey suit around that time. I need a bigger size because I might upgrade it. This to be much affordable. What else I did? It's pretty much it around that time. Part of the discussion like for 2023 it's gonna impact. So I'm skipping some of the local cons in New York. Yeah, I'm gonna try to focus checking some new ones out. So yeah, you say we out around that time. That means I'm out going solo. I'm gonna discover more out like on the cosplay community. I want to check it out. So yeah, I'm gonna sign up everybody. So my voice is kind of like a little pitchy here, but I'll just like do more video edits around that time. But I just hope you enjoy your New Year's and whatever you're doing. Just stay home, be safe out there. If you're partying, just have a fun time. I still gotta rethink what I'm gonna do because I know I'm working on New Year's Eve. If I had to like cut a little bit, like cut off around like a little earlier on that time and close everything, I just like skid down, just warm up. So just ending it from here, everybody. So hope you have a good night, everybody. So or like 10 minutes. I just got nothing else to say, like for after this recap. It's just like yeah, too much on the expense around there. I might cut out a few ones I'm just gonna skip locally. Try to go with some of the ones that look in your area too. I will focus on that way if you like it or not. It's just like I'm discontinuing for Brooklyn Comic Con, Big Apple Con. The kind of like collaborating like each one of these together. I'm also working on the parties too for Otaku Squad. Yeah, I think the last one was the Christmas one, Attack on Santa. And I think we're doing another one again for New Year's Day, but I'm not sure if I'm going. If I'm working, yeah, if I'm a guest there, I gotta like host a cosplay contest. So I try to organize events pretty much often. As it besides with events, yeah, Lily, yeah, the picnic one. We gotta do more cosplay picnics this summer. It wasn't even enough. I mean, the last one was like, and it last too long, like 2ish the latest time. And it listed eventually. It just flew a pair. I say shoots. Really, we got like 2 photographers here. Aren't you working at that event as well? Goes over on that time? Yeah. If you're working at an event, it's not my event around that. It's someone else's event there. I know she was hosting it, just like partaking Anime NYC there. But I just like caters and support. It's like, yeah, you gotta bring your own food, your own needs around that time. You just have to prepare everything here. Just have to not focus it's helping anyone's expense to do it at like transportation or you miss out a weekend ticket. So I'm kind of aware of like the situation like with like school overall, or tickets like being alerted ahead of time. And just the 30 minutes or anime where I see was like, damn, I knew that was gonna happen, so I shoot for that. So I like save up more higher on that time. So I'd be sure to be focused on wherever I'm gonna be going for next year. So I'll keep some of the ones around I like to go, and I'll check up some new ones. That's the plan so far for next year, and I'll try my best on the cosplays to do. I'll probably bring 2 of them for Katsucon. I'm gonna try to get ahead of time to get ahead because some costumes are gonna ship all the way down further February. I just noticed that was gonna happen. I gotta be prepared. I'm gonna organize and do some videos a little bit on my own time. So I hope you guys enjoy watching. I know I cut it. We're like an hour 22 minutes. So if you watch this video will be on my channel here. I'll be sharing it on my Twitch channel. I know I think things a little bit differently, but you get the idea how this is gonna work. I would plan a little thing or something, but that's the first time like just check on like cons you gotta look onto and just like going further dates to do that. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good night, everybody, and Happy New Year.